All right, now that we got to the logistics as far as your blog, let's talk a little bit about Queen Frances.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what memories would you say are the foundation of who you are?
Yeah,
Okay, so I feel like I was a little robbed. I was hoping you
definitely.
would expound a little bit more, but I figured it'd make me work,
Okay.
and don't stop. So you're gonna make me ask those
You
questions.
can. I
That
don't mind.
okay. Um, so let's talk about your childhood.
Okay.
What would a day in Queen Franny's childhood look like?
What age are we talking?
What age was it the most tragic?
Um, okay, well, I guess I will go to whenever I was about 6 years old. Both of my parents did drugs. They were drug dealers, like making the best of the best money doing that. Raising three and a half kids. My mom, she went to prison one day, and while she was pregnant with my little brother, and I don't honestly, I can't really say that I remember that part being hard, but one night I remember that the police busted up in our house and took my daddy, and that was probably one of the worst days of my life. Um, and I remember thinking, what are we gonna do? I mean, I'm the oldest of my dad's kids, and our mom is already in prison, and you're leaving? Oh no. So, I mean, that same night, my dad had a friend. Her name is Monkey, and she took us in. She already had two kids of her own that were practically grown already, and she took in four children, four of us. And that was a little crazy. Her family embraced us, and you don't ever hear stories like that ever, because I mean, people are so caught up in their own life that they are just like, I have to take care of my kids. I have to make sure that my kids are fed. What if something like that happened? Nowadays I can't really see anybody that would have such a big heart. Well, as big of a heart as Monkey did and her family. But like I said, they definitely embraced us and brought us up from the time I was 6 to about 10 years of age, and that was crazy. Now looking back at it, but at the time, of course, I didn't really know how big of a deal that was. But now, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. I mean, I'm living proof that having a big heart, I mean, can change somebody's life. Because we could have been God knows where, but they took us in as their own kids, and I will forever be grateful for that.
I can imagine that's the epitome of a queen.
Definitely, definitely. And she definitely tried really hard with us, but I know that we definitely gave them a run for their money, because we were bad kids. We were not controlled at all. Like, we were just bad and all over the place, and really, really young too. I mean, you are raising your kids, they're almost grown and they're already in high school, and you are willing to start all over with somebody else's kids. Four of them, not just one, four children that are elementary school or younger. That's crazy.
That's incredible.
Yes, it is.
And like you said, very rare.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. All right, so we're at age 10.
Okay, and from 10 years old to 18, well, 10 years old, my mom, she got out of prison, but she still struggled with drugs really, really bad. But but when my dad got out of prison, they got out of prison about the same time, and he came out a changed man, willing to do whatever work all hours of the night to provide for us. And him and my mom just had an agreement, you know, that they're gonna raise us together. And so they tried to do that, but it didn't work out because my mom, she was just so consumed in herself and still wanting to do drugs. And that's not something that my dad ever really wanted to be a part of our lives. And we were all older. And so I know he definitely didn't want us to see what kind of stuff went on. But yeah, they tried to raise us, but one day my mom, she just left. Whenever I was 12 years old, she just left, packed her stuff, gone, so that she could go do drugs and find a new husband and whatever else she wanted to do. So yeah, and that was it. And I just had to step up as the woman of the house, which that wasn't the easiest thing. I wasn't even a teenager yet, so I definitely didn't know how to be a woman. But ever since I was 6 years old and we're living in somebody else's house, I just had that I need to protect these little kids, even though I was one myself. So yeah, from the time I was 12 years old until now, I definitely tried to do whatever I can for my siblings and just keep us on the right track.
Okay, you're pretty amazing yourself. You know, I was just commenting on how Monkey is a queen, but you're pretty admirable yourself. Just hearing that, and I've been able to witness how you have really sacrificed yourself in an effort to be that for other people. So thank you for everything that you've done. Curious, do you view your mother as a queen?
I believe that everyone is a queen in their own right. My mom, she definitely has some Shalora in her, and I think that's what a little bit of my Shalora comes from. But I don't know. I really can't say yes to that, because a queen too, I just see a lion protecting her cubs and doing whatever she has to do to make sure that they're taken care of. And I don't feel like that's something that she possesses. That's probably more me. But no.
Okay, so if you, being a queen, could give advice to your mother, what advice would you give her?
I would definitely, as far as advice goes, I don't really know. I mean, I do have a few words that I would like to say to her, not, you know, being rude or anything like that, but I just wish that she would see how great her children are, because we have a lot of potential, and I feel like she has shaped us, still not being a part of the picture, into the young men and women that we're supposed to be for the most part. I mean, but the thing about it is we still, you know, lack that. I feel, especially myself, because where am I supposed to, you know, go to or, you know, talk to a woman other than yourself?
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah. I feel like we're lacking a little, but I mean, it's cool.
Okay. I mean, she has a decision to make, and she'll either get it together or she won't. But it's incredible that you're moving forward.
Oh yeah, so regardless.
That's pretty amazing. I hear myself keep saying that's pretty amazing, but it really is.